Still scheduled. Oh, hi!
There we are.
We are
Yeah.
live. Hi there. Welcome to the Flippin' Bunch. It's Wednesday again. We always have to do our thing, you know.
Good to know.
Hey, Gretchen.
Hey.
So we're excited tonight because we're going to talk about custom orders. Love them or hate them. So big discussion. And we always introduce ourselves. So tonight, let's introduce and then just answer the question, do you do custom orders? Not whether you like it or not, but do you do them? Okay, I'll start with you, Dar.
Hello, everybody. I am Dar from DIYs by Dar. I've been a furniture artist for the last 4 years. I am a brand ambassador for Made by Marley Decoupage Paper Company, but they do sell other things as well, and they are out of Scotland. I have a booth and a local boutique, and I sell online, and I am a maximalist. And do I do customs? No. And I've recently been approached to try to do one, and somebody wanted a bunch of molds on something, and they were supposed to call me, and the phone hasn't rang yet. But if they saw the price that I have the one piece at, if they know what that is, maybe they got the money to afford it. We'll see. I might say yes.
Okay. Might be worth it, right?
Hint, hint.
All right.
Hey, everybody. I'm Crystal, the Crafty Creech, DIYs and Furniture Flips. And I do a little bit of all of it, but my favorite is the furniture flipping. I love, creating art on furniture. That's like the most favorite thing that I like to do. I'm a reseller. So I'm always on the hunt for different vintage items or things I can repurpose so I can resell it and make a profit on it. Do I do customs? Sometimes, but usually no. These days, anyways. I used to do them all the time. I used to do lots and lots, and I was booked up back to back to back to back to back, and I had no time to do things that I really loved. So
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's it for me.
All right, Mara. How about
Okay,
you?
I'm Mara. I'm from Borderline Furniture. I tend to do the furniture that is on its last leg. I'm rethinking that this week, though, because I've got one that I'm just really wanting to just drag it out to the dumpster. But anyway.
By its last leg.
Yeah. So we'll see. Anyway, do I do customs? I have done some work for a friend or a friend of the family. And it was like, here's the furniture. Can you paint it? Can you do something with it? And I just donated my time. I didn't, I had the paint and so as a rule, no. I mean, I haven't got asked. My dream would be for somebody to say, hey, I really want you to help me do something with this. And I would rather do that, I think. Yeah. So, but as a rule, no, I haven't done any custom work. Okay. But the queen of custom work is Jenna.
Yes.
Yeah, Jenna does a lot of customs. I wish she was here tonight. She's not feeling too good.
Yeah, she's here.
She was going to be here tonight, but she, I guess, has laryngitis. So.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, so my name's Levon. I have Statement Designs, and I flip furniture. I started my business as a design business. So design is really at my, at the heart of things. We're all designers because we all do artistry, furniture flips. But I like to do in-home design too. So this kind of plays into my answer. But yeah, I too am a brand ambassador for Made by Marley. I had a retail store. I don't anymore. I now put my furniture in consignment shops and doing okay with that. And yes, I do customs. So I had a chat with our friend ChatGPT today because I'm really busy too, because I'm getting ready to go pick up Gretchen tomorrow. Well, go to Gretchen, then she'll pick me up kind of and drive down to Virginia. So Ben likes the old generation. Yeah, well, okay. Nice to see you, Ben. So we're talking about furniture flipping.
Yes.
If you'd like to join in. So yeah. So anyway, I was so busy that I did some research on the basic formulas and that kind of thing for pricing. And then I had this big chat. So I just checked into ChatGPT and I said, hey, if I give you some screenshots of some Google searches and some pictures and some, the basis of my conversation, can you make me a PowerPoint? And I said, sure.
We did it.
So I'm going to show you that PowerPoint. And
That's
they
awesome.
loved it because they said the information I provided created a multi-level PowerPoint. So let's hope. But I do think that it is going to, I guess Ben doesn't want to hang with us.
Yeah. Bye, Felicia.
He's like, I'm done. Okay, bye, Ben. So, all right. Anyway, I'm going to do a share screen and show you that awesome PowerPoint. So
All right.
there, where is it? Window. Okay, there we go. All right. Can you see that?
Yes.
All right. So that was our thumbnail, custom orders. Love it? Hate it? Is it worth it? And how do you price it? Why this conversation matters? Because furniture artists balance creativity and income. So we want to make money, but we like to be creative.
Mm-hmm.
Custom work can create stability or burnout. Mm-hmm. So, if you're droning on and just, like I want a blue with a, this, and you can throw a transfer on if you want, whatever, that might just kind of stifle your creativity a little bit. Retail flips and customs each have their trade-offs, and this is more than a pricing conversation, for sure. So flips versus custom orders. Flips we have artistic freedom. We can follow trends if we want, or make our own. And it allows for a lot of experimentation. Custom orders, we have a guaranteed buyer, so that's a plus. Mm-hmm. We, hopefully have good communication with them, and they definitely have expectations of us, and we should of them as well. And I'll tell you about some situations that I've had. So retail sells a product, and custom work sells expertise.
Okay.
For a minute, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I really like the fact that it was talking about the burnout and stuff like that. That's
that's
where I was at one point.
I was thinking, Crystal, from what your introduction, you were saying, I did a lot of customs, and now
that was when farmhouse was everything. Everybody wanted white with the dark top.
Yes.
Everything. And it was just, it like sucked the life out of me. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So this speaks exactly to what you're saying. Burnout doesn't always come from hard work. Sometimes it comes from creatively limited work. Mm-hmm. So you were craving to create something, and you were just painting farmhouse. Yeah. Are we furniture refinishers or furniture artists? And that's exactly it. I get people that ask me all the time, do you do? And I always tell them, nope, I don't really strip furniture. Sometimes I do, but I don't do it for customs. You know, I've gotten to the point where I'm just kind of like, you know, if it's something I don't want to do, I don't do it, you know. Passion versus production. So I think that's where we're most of us are at. So, okay. So elegant creativity dilemma, elegant and marketable, client approved and safe, can become repetitive over time. Beautiful work can still feel creatively limiting. I think that's a powerful sentence. So this dresser, I have to tell you my little experience just recently. So I have, I'm going to say this doesn't sound, I don't want it to sound braggarty, but I'm developing a reputation as an artistry furniture artist. So I'm kind of getting away from that. Can you paint this, you know, to fit, you know? So I guess I'm fortunate enough. I've had a couple customers that say to me, you know, here's basically the color I want, here's the room I want it in, and I liked whatever, ferns or whatever, you know, you do your thing. And so I had a customer that referred me to another customer. And I have to admit, she's a sweet lady. We had so much in common and everything. But I walked into her room and it was she's a minimalist. Dar, she is not she is the polar opposite of you. So she already had this cream color. I mean, I called it white furniture because I didn't realize it was actually cream until I painted it white or white. But she wanted her white furniture painted white. So I was just kind of like, really? You know, and I even said to her, so I walked in this room and immediately I just started giving her some design ideas. So bottom line is I agreed to do the work. And there's a couple things I want to tell you about this whole situation. And one of them is regarding pricing and your rules. But anyway, I ended up doing these pieces and then I talked her into some things that are creative. Okay, so the next slide here, let's see. She trusted me and she let me do this. Now it still looks like a white armoire until you get close. It's kind of that anthropology kind of thing with the florals on it. And she did allow me to put the crystal hardware on it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're also going to be for some design things.
She went for some texture.
Yes, texture. And also we're going to be revamping the chandeliers in her room as well.
Was the design?
I'll share that.
Was the design already on there, or did you put the design, or was it already on there? Is this the before?
No, I did molds, and I just made the design. I just decided to, So what I did was I had ChatGPT help me show her what it would look like, so she saw a preview.
Yeah.
So I noticed in her home that she likes architectural things. So everything's pretty much white, but yet she likes the architectural stuff. So anyway, that being said, I really, I did accept it, but I was kind of freaking out. But I was happy that I ended up getting to do something creative with it.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
Yeah. Okay, so here was my I just provided this today as an example of creative freedom. Obviously we did this for a challenge, but it's the kind of stuff that, a lot of people don't necessarily call you every day and say, hey, I would like a Marilyn Monroe dresser with, whatever they how quickly I forget. Ben-Day dots or whatever.
Yes. Yeah, that's what they are. Can't remember either.
Yeah. So bold artistic expression. I mean, if you looked at any of our YouTube channels and went back through all of our work, my gosh, we do some crazy stuff, and, we experiment and put our personalities into it. They aren't called challenges for nothing.
Right.
Polarizing pieces generate engagement. Not every piece needs universal approval. That is exactly what my friend said when she saw this Maryland piece. She said, it's not my taste, but somebody's going to love it. And it sold like the next day after
Did
it
it?
went to the consignment
It's
shop.
sold? Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
Wow.
It sold right away. And then I had taken another piece. Oh, that secretary.
Yes.
It sold the same day. So yeah, I had said to him, I said, did you sell the library table? I said, you can make it a trifecta, but so I just took the little, the horse piece there, the little girl horse piece. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. So, if you're pricing your flips, Jenna said something and I forget who else said it. Mara, maybe. It's just like, I pretty much just decide what I want to make and that's it.
Mhm.
And that's exactly pretty much what I do too. Like I figure out my cost and then I used to try to do a formula and then I just said to myself, especially when I was doing kitchens, I just said to myself, what do I, what am I, what do I want to make here? And, I swear sometimes it's like, it's just never enough. But, when you get done with it, you're like,
Yeah, I know.
that wasn't enough.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, change that a little bit anyway. So the cost plus desired profit, 3-time markup formula. A lot of people do that, 3 times their cost. And Mara, as you said, market verification matters. So, and retail pricing is largely market driven. So, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas my area probably wouldn't sell as high as, say, the Dallas area.
Mhm.
Where houses are going up everywhere, in the suburbs of Dallas, and people are, expanding families and kind of moving in. And here it's an older population. They already have, their furniture and their needs. So yeah, so that's a super important point.
Mhm.
Okay. So pricing custom orders. I don't know what that means. Labor multipliers. I don't know. I forgot to ask chat.
Okay, maybe it's like your time.
Like
Oh,
hour, like how
Yeah.
much you want
Per
to
hour.
multiply by for the hour. You
Yeah.
want to
Okay.
price your hours.
Your labor multipliers would be how many other people, I would imagine, 1, 2, do you have to subcontract out, that kind of thing? Do you have to pay somebody? I think Jenna does or did have somebody that worked for her,
Okay.
and she used them to do stripping, I think, or taking things apart and sanding or something.
Okay. Yeah, the
Okay.
the grit work, the not so fun stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I had my shop, I would get help from CareerLink, and I would always have those kids. I'd show them how to clean furniture and prep it, and they would help me do that, and that was very helpful.
Yeah.
And it was free.
Yeah.
But,
Nice.
yes. So design and admin fees. So I do free consultations. But you do have to keep in mind, like if you order stuff, if you pay shipping or, those kinds of things, you have to keep those in mind when you're building your price. And profit margins. If something goes up, you have to, just because you always charge so much for it, you have to keep that in mind. And so they want, tons and tons of transfers on it, or they want, molds or all this stuff like Dar, that, customer that you were talking about. It's like those things cost money. You can't just, charge basic price. So especially now that I don't get it at a retail discount, I'm like really thinking about it. Yeah. Okay. And deposits and policies. Whatever you do, make sure that your client understands that deposits are non-refundable. I had a client that I because when they pay me, that's my money, you know.
Mhm.
And so I don't have to discern or hold on to it in case they change their mind.
Mhm.
It's not refundable. I did have someone that, I've had a couple people, that can I change my mind, Well, it's like I've purchased the paint, which is not able to be returned, Sometimes I work with people, but it's my own fault if I don't establish that the deposit is non-refundable.
Yeah.
So just cover your rear and do that.
Yeah. That's good. That's something I never really did. And I mean, I never really had anybody back out, but my prices were so darn low anyways. I, I mean, I don't know. When I first started out, I was looking at it more of like me building my skills as well, so I didn't charge as much.
Mhm.
Still don't charge a lot, but you know.
Well, I feel like that is the difference between just market value of an artistry painted piece, a statement piece that's sitting in a consignment shop or on Facebook Marketplace versus a custom that is an artistic custom, because you are paying for, all those extras, and they now recognize your talent. So that is something that you can pay, charge more for because you are an artist. So don't, undervalue your worth. And I'm not just saying that's you, Crystal, because I think, you definitely probably have started to charge more now.
I still know I undervalue myself. I was just thinking like, oh, nobody's going to pay this for that. I know I do it, but I know my time is worth something. I know it is, but it's
I still feel like we're at the mercy of the market for just a piece, but I'm talking about a custom. That's when you really have to.
That is true. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, what clients don't see is like all the time you spend designing it, the communication time, like, maybe you have to research something that they want, or color matching, like all that kind of stuff that goes into it. Say you run out of something, you have to, either make a color to match or go get it, or all those things, sample testing. And that's something I, am doing right now with this, before I even got I'll share with you after we're done what I'm doing with this chandelier. So, that all those things take time.
Yeah.
So, pick up and delivery, admin work, emotional labor. It's like having a child.
Yes. I one thing that's not on there is like, if you need to find the piece, like I used to have people reach out to me all the time, I need this. So I would spend so much time looking for a piece for them. And then, okay, do you like this one? And then I have to negotiate with the seller of the piece. And, that's one thing that was, that I spent a lot of time doing, looking for pieces for people to fit their needs specifically.
Yeah, that is a very good point. I've been there too.
Well, Jeannie, she made a pretty good comment there. She says, I have a lady who wants a custom on her table for her granddaughter for college. She hasn't sent me a picture of the table. And so far, all she has said is a chessboard on top. And then I'm afraid she'll wait, and then I won't have time. She'll wait till the last minute, and then
expect you to wave your magic wand.
Don't give her any idea on how to do it, and then wait until the last minute and think that she can get it done in 2 days.
Yeah. So here's the middle ground, according to ChatGPT. Some custom clients want your creativity, Okay. And trust-based collaborations can be fulfilling, I guess, with the client. You don't have to choose between art and income. And ideal clients respect your artistic voice. I feel like that is the place I've settled into. I think just because I have refused the farmhouse pieces or whatever, or now like I was doing kitchens and, I'm just basically kind of doing what, like I said, what I want to do and not doing what I don't want to do. So, and not underpricing. So I think that's kind of like where I'm at now, fortunately. Not saying that'll always be that way or there'll always be that business, but right now I've been steadily busy. So I'm happy about that.
Mhm.
Okay, YouTube versus real life selling. What performs well online isn't always what sells locally. Is that not the truth?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll sit on when I had the shop, would sit on pieces for such a long time sometimes, just like you today, Crystal.
Yeah.
And Dar thought you were selling your child or you're happy about your child moving out.
I know. We went and delivered Taylor, and Dar thought I delivered a child.
I don't know why you're so happy.
I thought she went out of the nest, and was going to college.
Oh, she delivered. I delivered her to college or something. Okay. Oh gosh, you're so funny.
Oh my. Okay, so bold content creates engagement. Neutral pieces appeal to wider buyers. Content creation changes business decisions.
Yeah.
Okay. Policies, boundaries, and protecting creativity. That's what covered that one already in deposits. Revisions. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
because
Mhm.
what I always do is I provide my client with an estimate. I use Square. They can approve it. And then I send them an invoice. And I request half down. And I would say never, never, never do anything unless you get half down.
Okay.
And then, the rest on completion. But that is an estimate. And if they do revisions, you have to let the client know that can change. So you have to discuss every revision with them and let them know it's going to cost more.
Yeah.
And Dar, like you said, pricing confidence, you just have to be able to say, to that person, no, that's how much it costs.
Yeah.
You've all heard that little TikTok thing. I can't say it because it'd be a swear word, but
it
costs so much because it took me hours.
It's rare when you find a customer that can really look at what you've made and appreciate it, and tell you, oh, that really took so much work. You should have charged more than that. And maybe they even give you a little bit more.
Yeah. I've been getting tips. On Square, they allow you to tip or allow your client to tip. And that's again, that makes you feel so good when someone
it does.
I got $100 tip recently.
Wow, that's
Wow.
I never got one that big. Maybe $5-10. I'll take it. Whatever.
Well, the one lady usually gives me about 30.
Oh, nice.
30 or 40 usually she gives me. She'll pay on the app and then she'll just hand me that money when I deliver it. But
Nice.
but then this other lady, though, she just paid it right on the app. So
Nice.
so being confident in your pricing and learning to say no, like we said, and protecting your creative energy. If it's one too many customs that it's just boring.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to say no.
Yeah. That's where I was at one point too, learning to say no, because I just I couldn't say no to nobody, and then I was booked up and for months and months, and I just that's where the burnout came in. So then I
Yeah.
have to learn to say no. And once I started saying no, it felt so good.
Yeah. Ooh.
No,
Okay.
I'm not going to do
Now, these are discussion questions, and I'm going to write them down real quick so I can quit looking at this screen. But do you
Okay.
prefer flips or customs? And I should not use a watercolor marker to do that because it's not working. Have customs increased or hurt your creativity? And what pricing challenges do you struggle with? And would you rather create for yourself or for clients?
Okay. Yeah, I agree with Bronny. Bronny says flips. I agree. Hands down 100%.
Yeah.
The thing about customs is like we're talking about before, it's a guaranteed income.
Yes.
Guaranteed. You're gonna unless of course you got somebody back out, but like Levon said, if you do take that non-refundable security deposit, that covers at least your cost of materials. And if you've started the piece, whatever, it at least covers that if they decide to back out. That's one thing that is good about customs is you're always gonna have that income and everything, but it can really suck the life out of you if it's the same thing over and over and over again.
And over and over.
Yeah. Yes, I
And
can.
knitting. Remember Pee Wee Herman, big dog, and knitting.
Yeah. I gotta say, I vote flips as well. Timelines are, a big one for me because I'm working after an 8-hour shift, and the other thing is, and weekends. And then the other thing is the pressure of customer expectations. Of course, I have not done a lot of custom work. I've just done, for people I know. But that expectation, are they going to like it? I can only imagine what hairdressers go through. You get done and they're like, "Oh, isn't this gorgeous?" And you're like, "No, this isn't what I wanted at all." So so that the customer expectation part of it, that's a lot of pressure too. So if you don't deal well with that, that might be a challenge.
I agree 100%. And like if there's times where it gets so stressful, like if your customer brings you a piece and it's like great grandma's sister's like heirloom buffet, and I'm like always terrified, oh my gosh, my kid's gonna
Pressure.
help and take a screwdriver to it, and this is when my kids were little. Start screwing and helping all over the buffet, so things like that would be so stressful to me too. Like if that were my piece, then I wouldn't care, like, okay, you go ahead, screw away.
Well, when you take a look at what Kara does from Lemons to Lemonade, a lot of her pieces are usually two-tone. Very rarely do I see, 3 colors in there. There may be different colored knobs or something to put, that in there. And I don't think she does custom. She does all the pieces that she wants to do, but they're always on that same mundane type, not a lot of color. But she does fantastic. They're beautiful, and she goes with the trends. She's in an area where that type of furniture is going to sell, and she is there to make money. She got rid of $60,000 worth of debt by flipping furniture. So what you're looking for, I guess, inside to make out of it yourself. Like for me, that's not what my journey is going to be. My journey is artist.
Yeah.
And
you're absolutely right. She looks at it as a business. where she needs to maintain a certain amount, where she's going to profit monthly, where I think the majority of us is just more of our creative journey, and we want to create to make ourselves happy, and making the money is good too, of course.
Yeah. And then if you look at Bronny's comment there, yep, there you go. I create as I go. Oh, go ahead. You're the host. You take it.
I create as I go, so it's very hard for me to see beyond a vague idea of a finished piece. So yeah, the stress of customs is intense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I can only imagine.
I'm going to be the odd man out here, and I'm going to say that I actually prefer to do customs if they are ideal, if it's a situation where the customer usually provides the piece of furniture, tells me the colorway, shows me the room they want it in, gives me the vibe that they're going for, and and trusts me, that's what I like. And I would do that all day long, as opposed to doing flips. Typically, honestly, the creativity part of it for doing flips for me is like the YouTube aspect of it. I probably wouldn't be flipping a whole lot of furniture if it wasn't for challenges and collaborations, and that I do absolutely love that aspect of it, because I would never be making some of the stuff that I make if it wasn't a challenge,
Mm-hmm.
So, that
it motivates and it inspires.
Yeah.
Not for me all the time.
I guess, when I get that opportunity that my client gives me to still do that, then I still get to enjoy it. So what were you going to say, Dar?
Sometimes I feel pressured when there's a challenge or something that we're doing, and I'm not feeling it. And then it's all, then you're feeling that pressure, like, oh man, I got to make that. But, that's my personal problem. Like, I'm remembering a certain Halloween picture that I really, really hated.
And
It was so freaking cool.
We loved it.
And it's so
And like, I had a difficult time with this one that's coming up, this 250 sequential thing. Like, I looked up the word, what's the importance of it? What kind of things can you flip? And I really didn't get anything that inspired me or impressed me. So sometimes it's difficult for me. And I think, like me, I just should just not even participate in that and just go on and go ahead and do my own thing. And I have better results, but what fun is that then? Then there's not that social push or that group mentality to be part of something that's what makes it more fun, more worthwhile.
You need to GPT, chat G, the AI thing.
The thing, the thing.
You need to do that and get ideas.
Yeah. So Jeannie's on my side there. She's like, my cousin was like that, showed me the room, gave me the genre, and we picked out the decoupage paper, and then I had free will. I just had to stick with that type of design. So
I've never had anybody do that for me.
Aww.
I've never had somebody say
white with a dark top. White.
Yeah. Sometimes it was gray. Okay, sometimes it was gray with a brown top. It's like, okay, all right, yeah.
And Gretchen's right. Everybody loved that Halloween picture.
I know.
It was so bad.
It was not. It's sold. Somebody
Ronnie says, I'm like you, Dar, and I hate that feeling. I owned a scrapbooking business and taught when trying to do what others wanted, but not what I was feeling. And it all turned to absolute crapola. Okay. So I can't read my own writing. Increased.
Well, you want to pop it back up on the screen?
Yeah, well, let me see. Yeah. Oh, did I close it? Wait a
I
minute.
don't remember what it was.
And wasn't much in the rear. Okay. Have customs increased or hurt your creativity?
Well,
So we kind of talked about that, but
for me, I would kind of say they increased it because I just got sick of it. So, I mean, I don't know. Would that be an increase?
Yeah, but you're saying it hurt your creativity.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, once I got rid of them, I guess it would.
then you went wild.
Yeah, I did. It was like,
You know, that reminds me of something. I spent a couple days with a friend one time, and let's just say things weren't, I was ready to come home. I was a little stressed. And on the way home, like I just wanted to listen to something loud and obnoxious. So I put the System of a Down on, and I was just like, yeah, driving really fast and stuff. You know, I mean, that was just, it's the same thing. It's like, you know, you just like, you have to then let it out because it's been squashed.
Yes, I don't know.
And Jeannie just used the same word.
Yeah.
If it's something that's not in your wheelhouse, I think it would squash it.
Yeah.
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 So I don't know if that would be help or hurt. I mean, I think it will like help me.
Well, if you're out to make some money, I mean, that's probably a better way to do it. You just have to know when to say no.
Yeah.
You know, if it's not something you're feeling, or can't remember who it was. Somebody had this really difficult customer that they were talking about, and they could not pinpoint this person for anything. And they decided, you know, what should I do? Should I just tell her that I can't do this? And that was eventually what it came down to. And from what she was describing, I don't think there was anything that she could have made that would have satisfied that person. There's always got to be one in the bunch, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever had any bad customers like that, Levon?
One time, this was a long time ago, I would say, and this wasn't even with furniture. This is when I was still doing kitchens, and I will still do other things. But so she had a very nice home. I knew there wasn't going to be any issue with her being able to afford it by the looks of her home.
Mm-hmm.
So she wanted to do kitchen cabinets and then also her staircase. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I gave her a quote, and it was like $5,000, somewhere around there. And she immediately accepted it and paid half down.
Okay.
This was before I, established the non-refundable deposit. I remember Tom saying to me, "You just got a $5,000 job and you're not even excited." I said, "I just know something's not right about this."
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And my hunch was right. So she did, back out on half the deal, which, the money hadn't even had a chance to get, cold yet. Okay. So, I mean, that wasn't a big deal. I just immediately refunded part of it because I knew she was going to be a pain in the ass. Anyway.
Yeah.
I did end up doing some work for her, and it wasn't the staircase that you guys were
Okay.
with me on, because we did a video chat one time while I was painting a staircase.
Mhm.
But I was painting this other staircase. She wore a headlamp. She would put the flashlight on her phone and go along with her headlamp. Oh my God. I was never so happy to be done with his walk. So this is part of the reason why I don't do what I don't want to do anymore,
Yeah.
because I just can't take that. I just can't take that stress, because I really, yeah. Anyway, wasn't happy.
Yeah, that's
Um,
tough. That's stress to the point of like, oh, it's just, you probably went home sick every night.
Yeah, that was the worst. I mean, I've never had a bad experience. I'm like you, I haven't had people that change their mind, and it's only ever happened twice that somebody changed their mind.
That's
But
good.
then the other person that changed their mind then changed their mind back again and said, never mind, I decided I want to do it anyway. So,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Let me just see here. Bronny says, trying to interpret what's in someone else's head and imagination when I barely understand what's in my own. Who likes gambling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. A headlamp. What a weirdo. You said it.
Oh gosh.
What
All
was
right.
the person's profession?
Shopping.
Oh, I think just like doing what she wanted every day and golfing and stuff like that.
That could explain a lot.
Yeah, vacationing. Yeah. Okay. So what pricing challenge do you struggle with the most? Now, you guys aren't
Any.
doing customs, but that's okay. We can just talk about any kind of pricing challenge that you have.
Yeah. Well, for me, I guess it's just, I don't know, my time. Like I can easily factor in my materials and all that stuff and my time. And that's where I really,
I'm just laughing at what Gretchen said, what we were
I
asking,
know.
what that lady did. And she said she's a minor.
I told another client about it, and she got one out to be a smart aleck.
I'm sorry, Crystal.
how many people have, like, I don't have,
I know.
like,
I mean, if you're a mechanic, I get it, but like, I could not believe it. It was like,
that's funny.
yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah, but for me it's like it's just my time, like and valuing what my time is worth,
Yeah.
that is what the hardest part is for me. Like I can easily say, okay, well here's the cost of materials, the cost of the piece, and do all that math, but trying to math my time up. And sometimes do you guys probably do this too? I don't know. A lot of times I will work on multiple pieces. So I don't even technically know how much time I put into another piece. So I'll start working on one piece and then I'll go work on another piece, and sometimes 3-4 pieces. So I'll be all over the place working on different pieces. So I don't even really know how much time I put into that piece.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
I
like
know.
in Michigan, I don't know if it's the whole state of Michigan, but it's like you look at it and you almost have to say to yourself, well, in my area, how much do I think I can get for that? Even though I'm probably paying myself $2 an hour.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the way it is here. And sometimes when I sell on Facebook Marketplace, it's very frustrating because you'll put a price on it and somebody will offer you half.
Yeah, low ball, big time.
You're asking, I don't know, $250, and somebody's like, will you take $150? And you're like,
no.
And you're like, wait a minute, should I say no? Because
then you might have to wait.
in the hand is better than what? One in the a bird in the hand is better than one in the bush. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, then you
um,
just sit around and wait for another 6 months to get another offer, which will probably be lower.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, Bronny says, now I don't understand because I don't think you mean PA like as in Pennsylvania. I was PA. Oh, you were the power of attorney. Gotcha. For the richest guy in South Australia, so tight. The tightest is of tight. So finding folks with money who adore and need and buy my pieces, the golden goose. So elusive in the wild.
Yeah.
And Glenda says, I don't like commissions at all. To value my time is hard for me because I always work on 2 or 3 pieces at one time. I haven't sold anything on Marketplace. I don't list my furniture on there at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you list your furniture at, Glenda? Oh, personal assistant. That's what PA.
Yeah.
Mhm. Not power of attorney.
Not power of attorney, because then you could have made them spend more money.
Yeah, that's right. You could have said, all right, you're going to buy this.
Yeah.
You're buying it for me.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
a PA.
Yeah. You know, and when you don't do marketplace, and you have to up price your items if you want to commission them, or put them in a store for commission, or what's the other one, or rent space.
Yes, like a booth.
And I did have a space, and people were like, what happened to your booth? And I'm like, well, apparently, no one ever came. I went 3 or 4 months with no sales. It was really kind of crazy. So anyway, I'm reconsidering, but that's kind of hard when you're paying.
Yeah, a lot of money to run a booth and you don't have any sales.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it comes out of your own pocket then. I had 2 bad months. I had to pay out like $500 for 2 months because of the sales.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the wintertime.
Now I'm glad I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Well, the only thing that I would say is good about that is it's a write-off on your taxes,
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say I had a loss, so.
Yeah.
But is it? I'm really that good? I don't know.
Just things to think about. I mean, maybe in a consignment place, you could sell it for more, but you have to pay the consignment fee. So
yeah, it's 50%.
Yeah.
Oh my
Every
goodness.
store that I've put mine in,
That's
but now the
crazy.
one I can take it to, but it's a lot farther away, so I have to factor that in. But they get so much more for it. That reminds me, I have to check on that piece that I have there.
Jeannie says she sells on Facebook Marketplace, so she does only sell there so far.
Bronny, you have storage costs? I thought you just got that big thing in your yard.
Who's that?
Bronny. She says she has storage costs.
And Gretchen says she sees very little refinished furniture and even less artistic furniture on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I see it sometimes, but usually not priced, very high. So,
Yeah.
Okay. So last question, would you rather create for yourself or for clients? Dar? Yourself?
Yeah.
Crystal?
Are we talking customs? I would say probably for myself. I mean, I don't know. Like I haven't had anyone really need to do anything artistic or fun for them. So yeah, I would say for myself.
Sit over here for a second while you answer, Maura.
That's what makes me happy is, doing what I want to do. Yeah, not having a boss.
I do what I want.
Yeah, I do what I want. Nobody tell me.
How about you, Maura?
Well, prior to this, I probably would have said, I would probably want to do something myself. However, if you think of a client as a challenge, that I like challenges, you know,
Okay.
so yeah, so that's
All
kind of
right.
appealing. And with the addition of where I could use AI to say, hey, this is how it could look. Yeah, I might be a 50-50 on that, you know.
Okay. All right. I like that.
I gotta be different. I
Um,
don't know.
yeah.
As for me, I would say as long as I'm creating, it doesn't really matter who gets it. You know, I mean, I'm happy that I've been able to, don't do that many like artistry pieces. I have like a couple in my house, but nothing, I don't really paint my own furniture like that very often.
I don't have time.
Yeah. But as long as I'm creating something, I'm happy. But
Yeah.
yeah, so let me see. Glenda says mostly sell by word of mouth, and truthfully, I've been trying to do up about 8 pieces to start my Etsy store. Haven't sold anything, some small things in consignment market, and have sold some. Well, that's good. Gretchen, for myself, except I have too much furniture. Glenda, myself for sure. Okay. So I just wanted to show you guys this, but this is weird, but so I don't know, you can see this, but
Oh,
this is toilet paper in a
wow.
mold. So I'm going to be, now obviously this will be cut off, but
Yeah.
these are just practices. Like I did a whole bunch of different ones
That's
practicing.
cool.
And I found that the best way to do it is layers of toilet paper and then one of paper towel. But
Okay.
so I left that one with her. So these are just toilet paper. But that's what I'm going to wrap around this chandelier of hers
Oh,
and then put crystals down. Because this is what she likes. She likes white,
architectural.
yeah, architectural stuff. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, so it was really easy. So I just used the Juliet mold. I thought I had it here, but just lay the toilet paper down in there and spray it with water and just use like a brush and keep pushing it
Wow.
down in and then just let it dry. So
Oh.
Well, I will want to see that when it's done.
Yes, you do a video on it, I'm sure,
So,
right?
I'm charging her $300 for 3 chandeliers because
Okay.
it's not the toilet paper is expensive, but for me to make all those things, it's going to take me a long time. So,
Yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
So we have some challenges coming up. I said that like you guys, didn't I?
You did.
Okay. The Flippin' Bunch is hosting America's 250th birthday. Oh boy, I can't say it now. Semi-quincentennial,
Well,
I think.
let's have Dar say it. I like the way Dar says it.
Yeah, I do too.
Sequential.
Okay.
That's
Anyway, we're doing a thrift flip challenge for June 20th and do one or more thrift flips to celebrate America's 250th birthday. So
How many was it? One or more? Did you say one
or
or more?
more? Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And I believe I have these in order, but I'm actually doing a collaboration co-hosting with Dawn from Shabby Meets Bling. And we're the gardening girls, and we're going to host a gardening challenge. So hopefully, and it's anything gardening. Just, if you want to show off your yard or, things you put in pots or whatever you do. She was like, really, I'm trying to do some like decor in the garden, not just the garden, but like the whole property,
Okay.
and she's does that too, and that's why I kind of mentioned it the one time. I said I'd love to do a challenge like that, and really not as an ongoing thing. It's just kind of something that I just want to get out of my system, and she was all about it. So
Yeah.
so that's coming up on June 27th.
Oh man, I should have done I just recently stained my fence I
Oh,
could
that
have
would
found that and put that in there.
yeah, that would be perfect.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
You did it. You did do it. Is this a rhetorical question? Is this a trick? You did do it. You did it. You're not going to tell me.
Hello?
Did where's everybody at?
Maybe she's in Darnia.
Maybe is Dar here?
I'm here.
Oh,
I'm here.
oh, okay.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, so July 11th, we have the layered stencil challenge, and this is a furniture flip challenge. So furniture only, not a thrift flip.
Okay.
And Dar,
Stencil to
layered
your heart's
stencils.
desire.
Yeah, Dar, you got this.
Okay. One or more
No, I would like
stencils.
this
huh?
one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yes, and then this is
And then
the next unique antique challenge hosted by me and the lovely Dar. This is just do what you want. No,
do what I want.
yeah, that's what
Now
made it
that's
fun.
artistic freedom, gals.
Yes,
Do what you want.
That is artistic freedom for sure. Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Okay. And then let's see.
And then
That
there's
is it
more.
for
more?
challenges.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Jeannie wants
And
to
now
know
I'm
is
just
the
trying to
layered.
find her.
Jeannie wants to know is the layered stencil challenge only all stencils, or can you put on other things too?
Well, I think you could put other things on, don't you?
I think so
Yeah.
too, as long as you do the stencils.
Yeah,
as long as
I
it has
think
some
so.
stenciling on it.
Yeah.
I would think as long as you have a layer or at least of stencils, one or more layers of stencils.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Text live.
No. Yeah, text live if you want to be notified of our broadcasts or our podcasts to 814-515-4905. And also you can email us at flippinbunch@gmail.com. And also, if you want tonight's presentation, the PowerPoint emailed to you, just let us know and we can get that out to you. Oh, and before we close, just a reminder that Dar, and I understand Glenna too, or Glenda
yeah.
too, are in the artists. You explain it, Dar. I just vote for you. And I
Okay.
know it's Johnny Depp.
I'll give you the lowdown on this since Jeannie looked it up. It is qualified as an A+ charity. It is a nonprofit organization, Art of Elysium, presented by Johnny Depp, People's Artist Award. If you win, it's $25,000 and you get to go out to LA to their gallery. And I would think you have to take your pieces out there, which would be a problem for me, but we would get it managed and you get to be in their magazine, which I'm not sure if it's quarterly. And I found out some of the stats on this. There were about 5,000 people that applied, and they would put you in groups of 80 to 100. So there has to be at least 50 groups. Glenda and I were not even in the same group. It didn't matter. It would be clay with furniture, with drawing artists. It was just however you fell in there. And tomorrow in my group, we go down to the top 10. And I think I should be safe for that because I'm still holding that 5. It's the one after that that I'm probably going to get smoked in because there's really a great artist in my group, and I'll probably be the end of my story. But I'm proud, even out of like 87 people, I'm still holding number 5 out of 87 contestants,
good.
people that applied.
For
So
what,
after
round
we
3?
get
That's awesome.
each group, it's going to go to quarterfinals, and then I just am probably going to be done after we get to the top 5.
Well, your positive attitude is really impressive, Dar. I am looking here because I just got an email about it today.
Yeah, I did too. They were saying double votes for Monday. And I'm like,
Mondays. That's what I was
yeah,
trying to
you guys
find.
are a little late on the draw on that. What the heck? Yeah, they do double vote day. Like you could get one vote and you get 2 for 1. And when you vote, you got to scroll all the way to the bottom where it says vote. You get one free one every 24 hours. So I'm going to keep playing it out. My stuff is interesting compared to some of the other things there. And I actually saw a pattern in my pieces. It's like you can tell the same artist did it. That I did that, you know.
Like you have your branding going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of interesting to see that.
It's good. Yeah.
So next Wednesday, I think I'm up for host. So I think I'm going to go over a tutorial which talks about StreamYard, what we use on how to use that. If it's the most cost effective and just its real basic way to use it in case any of you want to try to go live other than like using YouTube Live, because it can group them together. Like we present on here on YouTube and also on Facebook at the same time. And we could put them all on there. Instagram, TikTok.
Yes.
5 or 6 all at once, all at the same time.
So you have till tomorrow night. Like tomorrow night's the next cutoff, right?
Right. And then
Okay.
it'll be top 10. And then from Thursday of tomorrow night to next Thursday, they'll go down to the top 5. So basically, I've got 2 more weeks to know who's going to be number 1 in my group.
Or I can vote again in 4 hours. I guess I must have voted recently.
We're going to
and-
drop some cash on it. Wait till we get to the not this next week, but the week after that. Is
Well,
when
I've been
we're gonna know
putting
the top 5
$10
is where I'm gonna
on
need
double
help.
days.
Yeah, and on double days. And I got my husband's credit card ready.
All right. Yeah, I'll wait till the end and force them on there.
Oh my God.
And I was just, as an aside, this is small potatoes compared to what you're doing, but in our little town, there's a department store, Gables, and in the past, and somebody recently bought it, so there's all these panels of the windows, so they're looking for muralists. So I applied, so we'll see.
Nice.
It has to be done during June, so like I'm not busy or anything. So
I'll send you the wannabe.
yes,
The wanna pee?
yes. I figure I'm gonna do something like a little girl waving to the conductor because it's a train town, and so I'm that little girl.
Oh. Yeah, you make a statement. You'll just statement design it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Gretchen says I should find my son's card. Okay. Well, we should probably go. It's 8:08. And Gretchen, I'm going to get in touch with you in a little bit here. I'll send you a message because we need to figure out what we're doing here. And we love you guys, and we just appreciate you joining us.
I had so much fun.
I know it was a fun time.
Other than them couple lone stars that came in and said we're old again.
I know.
Oh,
They love us. They love us.
Hey, looking at you, Crystal, you're our only out.
To take time out of their
Their
day
day.
where they
Yeah.
can be playing video games or
They're cougar
know.
hunters.
or playing doorbell ditch'em, and they come on here and call us old. That is so sweet. Thank you
It is.
guys.
They're cougar hunters. They want.
We appreciate you.
They need
I am
cougars.
hungry.
all right.
All right,
Gretchen
guys.
says I want to pee too.
All We will see everybody next week. I don't want to hold anybody up. Bye, y'all.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.